The Tradwife movement is basically where some women embrace these 1950s style gender roles. You know, staying at home, raising kids, and supporting their husbands. It's all over social media now, and it's sparking all kinds of reactions. Some people love it, others aren't so sure. So let's talk about it. So the whole idea behind being a tradwife is that a woman's place is in the home, like taking care of the house, kids, and making sure everything's smooth for the husband who's out there working. Some of these women are doing it because of their religious beliefs, placing a strong emphasis on biblical submission, but for others, it's more about pushing back against the craziness of modern life and feminism. They're basically saying, hey, I just want a simple, structured life. But here's the thing, these women aren't just quietly doing their thing. They're all over social media sharing posts and videos of themselves cooking, cleaning, and homeschooling their kids. And there's a whole narrative about submission to their husbands, and they're not complaining. To them, it's actually freeing. Naturally, this kind of content resonates with many women who aren't happy with all the pressures of modern life. Take Nara Smith, for instance. She's a big name in the tradwife world, and she's always posting about her life, like making meals from scratch and supporting her husband. She's got this huge following now, and she insists she's not trying to push some agenda. She said, people assume I'm pushing a narrative about traditional gender roles, but that's not my intention. Then there's Neeleman, who is a ballerina and now runs this massive farm in Utah with her 8 kids. Her content blends the aesthetics of rustic farm life with the demands of motherhood and has captivated millions, but she's also been open about the sacrifices she's made, like giving up her ballet career to start a family and transitioning into an unfamiliar life. But some people think these women are glossing over the hard parts of this lifestyle, like the struggles and sacrifices that don't make it to Instagram. Hannah's even had to push back on some criticism, saying that her life is more balanced than it seems. Then there was that controversial article on her life on the Times and this huge viral thing where she got an egg collecting apron from her husband instead of a trip to Greece, which is what she really wanted for her birthday. And of course, people had all kinds of opinions about it. You're one of the few watching my videos. It would mean a lot if you clicked the like and subscribe buttons so I can reach people like you. So of course, not everyone is on board with this whole tradwife thing. Critics argue that promoting traditional gender roles can be harmful, especially when it paints a picture of an ideal lifestyle that's not achievable for everyone. What about women who don't want to get married or have kids, or those who can't afford to stay home? Some people think it's bringing back outdated gender roles that we've spent decades trying to move away from. There's this TikTok creator, Jennifer, who makes a comment that what Nara Smith is doing is everything the patriarchy wants. Many point out that tradwife influencers downplay the downsides like financial dependency and conforming to a narrow definition of femininity, basically. On the other hand, supporters argue that this lifestyle gives women a sense of purpose and connection that's missing in today's fast-paced world. They're not about being oppressed, they're choosing this because it works for them, free from societal pressures to conform to any particular norm. And some of these influencers are earning a lot of income from this, turning their lifestyle into successful businesses, selling products and courses that align with their values. Which on one hand, the whole monetizing of traditional values leads to questions about the authenticity of their message, but on the other hand, it's pretty empowering if you think about it. But what's the impact on younger girls who see this content and might feel pressured to follow this path without fully understanding it? I mean, it's one thing to choose this life as an adult, but it's another when social media glamorizes it for impressionable teens. The Tradwife movement is a weird mix of nostalgia and modern-day culture. Social media is undeniably playing a big role in promoting this lifestyle. And while it's fine to introduce our children to different ways of life, it's important that they also learn about other options out there and make their own informed choices as they grow up. Some women genuinely enjoy the tradwife lifestyle, but others might feel stuck in it. These days, it's got a bit of a modern twist, and it's interesting to hear the different takes people have on it. So yeah, this whole tradwife movement is stirring up a lot of debates about gender roles, feminism, and what it means for women to live a fulfilling life in today's world. It's really a clash between the old and the new, and it's making people rethink a lot of things about women's roles in society. At the end of the day, I think it's important to keep a balanced perspective. Whether you agree with the Tradwife movement or not, it's clear that it resonates with a lot of people. It opens up a dialogue about what it means to have choices, and the freedom to live life in a way that feels authentic to each person. So what do you think about it? Is it empowering, or are we going back in terms of progress? I'd love to read your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see our next video. From family dinners to national headlines, immigration sparks debate everywhere. We've explored this issue too. Click on our video to learn more.